Hi, I'm Rob Barrett, owner of Barrett Made. We are an architecture and construction firm based out of Portland, Maine. We design and we build everything from a residential project to a commercial project.
If clients are really interested in being a part of the design team and the construction team, we like to encourage them to be really collaborative and work with our design team to create something that works for what they have in their mind. They came to us with that initial idea, so the more we can get them involved, I think the better end result we'll have.
For the past year and a half, millions of Americans have been working remotely and are thinking about their surroundings in a whole new way. Many people who chose their community close to their office can now work from anywhere, and that changes everything. On this season of Places and Spaces, we'll discuss the pressure this has put on our real estate market, but also discover new opportunities and celebrate Maine's history, creativity, and sense of community. Hi everyone, I'm Connor Clement, your host of Places and Spaces. We have a great season planned. We're going to take you all across the state. Here are some of the faces and friends that will be joining us along the way.
Hi, I'm Rob Barrett of Barrett Made, and I love Maine because I have a young family and we get to go out and explore the wilderness of Maine and go hiking. Like yesterday, we were in Rangeley and we hiked some mountains and saw the sights, and in the afternoon, we made it back to our camp in Newcastle and went swimming in the ocean. So you can't beat that.
For the past 16 years, I've worked at corporate companies, and 3 months ago, I joined Mainstream Real Estate Company, and I left that corporate world because this company is spectacular.
I'm Dot Ollier. I'm a real estate agent with RE/MAX Riverside. I'm also a part-time farmer. We paint, we hay, it's a busy life.
I'm Britt Vitalius. I grew up in Maine, sailing up and down the coast with my family and hiking and skiing in the mountains. I moved away after college, but came back 15 years ago to raise my family here and just enjoy everything Maine has to offer.
On this episode of Places and Spaces, we'll visit a historic Maine university on the water and get an update on a revitalization project at the Biddeford Mills, then showcase some interesting and fun hardscape ideas that will hopefully leave you feeling inspired, before we introduce you to an artist who's been inspired herself by New England's beautiful landscapes. We're here at our first stop at the University of New England in Biddeford to meet up with our friend Bill Whitmore from Harvard Pilgrim, who's going to introduce us to the university's president, who's going to fill us in on the rich campus history here at UNE, and also the campus's connection to downtown Biddeford and also the great state of Maine. Well, Bill, thank you for having us to the University of New England today. It's my first time coming to check out the campus. I'm excited to see all it has to offer.
Well, I've been here a few times, and Harvard Pilgrim was introduced to the people here in the campus through becoming the health insurer a couple of years ago. They train students who then go out and serve all of the rural and isolated communities in the state of Maine. And we've put together a program now where we're going to support those students through scholarships and housing so they can be in those communities and they can be there and train and do their rotations. And so I'm really looking forward to introducing you to Dr. Herbert and Al today.
Awesome. Let's go check out the campus.
Hello, welcome to the University of New England, Biddeford campus. I'm Al Tebow and I'm the Vice President of Operations here. I started at the University of New England back in 1985 as a groundskeeper, and I've eventually worked my way up to Vice President and had just about every position in between on the operational side. And I had the privilege in the last 20 years or so of overseeing all of the construction, so we've more than doubled our square footage since then, so we've been busy. Behind us, we've developed our waterfront. When they're coming to the campus as prospective students, they take a picture looking up the river. When they're graduating, they stand on the perch and take a picture with the campus in the background and the University of New England underneath them. Gives them the outdoor living room that they didn't have before, so it's worked out fairly well for us. Behind us is the George and Barbara Bush Center. He used to come to campus on a regular basis, so we have an exhibition area. It's not about his presidency or his politics, it's his connection to Maine.
The landscaping, the buildings, everything you guys have done here, it looks incredible, Al, and especially the programs you guys offer, specifically in healthcare.
UNE is producing doctors, nurses, dentists, physical therapists, social workers, nutritionists, and I believe 17 health programs at the college. and they played such an important part in serving rural communities across the state. So we're working with them to support their students through scholarships and housing when these students are out serving the isolated rural communities in Maine. That's really critical. The campus is critical to Biddeford here, but it's really critical to communities all over the state as well.
Phil, Connor, we've seen the center of the campus and the Bush Center. Let's go down and take a look at the waterfront. It's a beautiful spot.
Let's go.
Hello everyone, I'm James Herbert, the president of the University of New England. I have been here for 4 years, going on my 5th year, and we are standing on our beautiful Biddeford campus, which is right at the mouth of the Saco River where the Saco meets the Gulf of Maine. We have 3 campuses at UNE, one in Portland, one in Biddeford, and one in Tangier, Morocco. And this campus in Biddeford is our primary undergraduate campus. And I love working with the undergraduates there. They bring such life and energy and hope for the future, and they're just very inspiring to me. You know, it's often said with universities that you could take the university and pick it up and move it somewhere else, and it would still be more or less the same institution. This campus here at UNE, the Biddeford campus, could not exist anywhere else. We are so tied to this sense of place. Our students are involved. They teach at the local schools, they volunteer with the local parks, they eat down at the restaurants, they live in the mills and the apartments. So we have very deep connections with the city of Biddeford. And our students both contribute to that and profit from that synergy with the city. So the University of New England is Maine's largest private university. So we're the biggest supplier of healthcare professionals, not only for Maine, but all through northern New England. And in addition to that, we have programs in marine sciences, environmental sciences, the humanities and arts, the basic sciences, and business and entrepreneurship. So we have a full slate of programs, but with a particular focus on the health sciences. I came to Maine a little over 4 years ago from Philadelphia, and I tell you, I will never go back. I absolutely love it here. I love UNE, and I love living in Maine. This particular point is called Jordan Point. Former President George Bush, the first President Bush, would come out here in his boat to go striper fishing.
Really?
And that was how the connection with UNE, with the Bush family, first started, was his fishing in these waters right around campus.
Wow.
We have kayaks that we let our students check out, just kind of like library books, and they go that way up the river. And if you look there, there's the Gulf of Maine.
Wow.
And you can see the beach right up there. That's UNE's own private beach. This is just one of my favorite spots on campus right here. Thank you so much, Connor, for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
Really appreciate you coming by and getting a tour of the beautiful campus. And I hope you guys are going to get a chance to go downtown in Biddeford. It is amazing, the work that's being done down there.
Definitely. That's where we're heading next. Thanks again for your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
At Skowhegan Savings Bank, we help businesses by our approachability and our out-of-the-box thinking. A lot of our team of commercial lenders are business owners themselves or have been business owners in the past. So they know how it feels to be on the other side of the table talking about how to increase revenue or grow their business or look to finance certain assets that they need to buy. And as a team, we can create that solution. People would be able to look us up at skowhegan.com. We have a full list of our commercial lending team. Their contact information, their email, their phone number is listed right there. And please give us a call. We're excited to have a conversation and talk about how we can help grow your business.
Maine is such a special place to me, and I really enjoy exploring from the coast to the country. Selling real estate for me goes beyond the transaction, and if you've considered selling, I'd love to just sit down with you, put a plan in place that really makes sense to meet your real estate and financial goals in the future. So check out our website or give us a call. We would love to hear from you.
We're now here in downtown Biddeford. Behind me, the Lincoln Mill, a site of a soon-to-be hotel and apartment units, some of which are already completed. We're actually here to catch up with our friends over at Barrett Made, who are renovating part of this historic property for Batson River Brewing and Distilling, much like the space that they just completed in Portland. All right, so Nate, we're here on site, Lincoln Mills in Biddeford, part of Barrett Made's project. Tell us and tell the viewers where we're standing right now.
Yeah, so we are actually downtown in the construction zone, and we're looking at the front of the building here, which is where the grand entrance is going to be for the hotel. And for Batson River, what we're working on is going to be below that and kind of in the belly of this building, and gonna be a nice swanky place for people to hang out. This is our second collaboration with the Batson River team. We just did one in Portland. That was a huge success and super proud and excited for it. So this is a tight-knit team that knows a lot about the restaurant industry and providing great beer and spirits and environments for people to be social. For Biddeford, it's a huge step. I know the locals know that this area has been kind of vacant and, as we like to call it, up and coming for a long time, and it's finally happening. So this is excellent spot to bring more younger crowd in and bring people together, not only for places to live inside the mill, but places to be social, whether it's in the restaurant, it's working in the brewery, or enjoying the pool on the roof. Barrett Made is definitely unique in the construction industry, and our goal is to be fluent and flexible in whatever the client's needs are. To be able to renovate a mill building of this stature that's so historic, and how many people that have worked in this building, how many different renovations it's had, in order to bring it back to life, is just a proud moment for me to be able to be a part of that. And I think it's history, so we like to keep that kind of rolling, and that Barrett Made can be a part of that history is just an honor. All right, Connor, so this is the restaurant space. This is going to be the main hallway that will go the length of the building, and you'll have a 9,000 square foot restaurant to our left where about 300 people can wine and dine.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
This is huge. This is a huge space.
It's massive, yeah, and it's definitely unique. It's got all these wood timbers and mill feelings to it, and we're going to make it Batson River.
And you're hoping to have people seated in here enjoying meals and spirits and beers in May.
Yep, hopefully May. We're shooting for Memorial Day of 2022.
Wow, it's going to look good.
It is, yeah, we can't wait to have people in here. So Connor, you've seen the restaurant space and where we're going to put Batson River. I'll go show you the brewery space that's going to be next door. Won't be available to the public, but it'll feed all the beer for this restaurant and many other restaurants to come. One cool feature that we'll stop and take a look at on the way is the tunnel underneath the building to where we might have a VIP dining room. Wait till you see the other side of this.
I can't wait, man. This is so cool. Wow.
Isn't that cool?
So if all goes to plan, this is going to be a private room you can rent out. What'd you say, 12 people?
Yeah, somewhere around that line. It's just a large table. Hopefully we can book this and reserve it as a VIP area. Well, Connor, it was nice having you here. Thank you very much for coming to the mill.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we had a great time showing you where the restaurant's going to be, going down into the belly of the mill, seeing the cool tunnel and the VIP room. And then we just finished walking through the brewery, where we'll have non-client facing, but more beer to the public.
Awesome, man. Well, we can't wait to come back and check it out when it's all done next year.
Glad to have you.
Coming up next on Outdoor Oasis, whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or turn to the professionals for help, we'll have tips, ideas, and showcase some products for you so that you can build a beautiful hardscape.
In our house, there's no such thing as an off-season. With hockey in the morning and afternoon soccer practice on the other side of town. With Apple CarPlay to keep the whole family connected and 26 MPG for those last-minute grocery runs. Thank goodness for my favorite child. Discover new possibilities with a Honda and upgrade to a new Pilot. Visit mainhondadealers.com.
Hi, I'm Jessica Angelova. I'm an architectural intern at Barrett Made, and I go to the University of Maine at Augusta. I'm currently working on the Kennebunk project in Kennebunk, Maine with one of our architects, and that's just entailing some different cabins in the area that we're going to be renovating soon. Working the last few months here at Barrett Made, I've really gained some real life experience. I used to work in construction, so coming into the field, really working hands-on with the architects here has been really great. I've learned so many things with them, from software to just interacting with different clients. So yeah. If you're a student, I would highly recommend checking out Barrett Made.
First and foremost, Aerostyle is an experience, and we want women to come here for the experience of a bra fitting. You know, unfortunately, most women go their entire lives not knowing what their true bra size is, and we provide the service of bra fitting. So from the moment you walk through that door, you are greeted and you are offered a one-on-one bra fitting and personal shopping session. And really what we're trying to do is help take the fear out of shopping for lingerie. And I cannot control how society makes women feel about their bodies, but what I can control is how they feel when they're within the four walls of the store and how they feel when they walk out that door. I am truly grateful to be able to do what I do, and I genuinely believe that it is my purpose to help women love what's underneath.
I came to the Kennebunk Health Center after I was introduced to all of the department heads, and I really fell in love with their vision and their energy. We are changing, we're growing, and I'm just really excited to be part of that. I love the fact that you get to know the patients. I love the fact that you get to know the families, and you can see the difference that you make every day when you're enriching their lives. You get such a positive, payback for that, it just became my passion. We are all about the quality of life for these people, and we just try to make it as best that we can. And not every facility has that focus, so that's a nice culture here that's different than other places.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dale with New England Specialty Stone. I started in this business when I was 15 with my uncle. He taught me how to install, so I have been doing this for 38 years. Our customers are a broad variety of customers. We sell retail, so we have a lot of homeowners, as well as a wide variety of contractors that come in here. So right now, contractors are so busy that a lot of people are taking projects upon themselves. Not only do we sell the product and have the product knowledge, we also have the install knowledge. So anybody can come in here and ask us our opinions on how the best way to do the job, and we can pretty much steer them through the whole project. All of the boards here are available. I can get it in full bed or in thin veneer. So as you see it, this is thin veneers. So basically what we do is we walk customers through and see, first off, is there a certain shape you're looking for? That narrows things down, and then we ask them, are there certain colors you're looking for? Again, narrowing products down so people don't get overwhelmed. So right now, grays are overriding any browns or tans, so it's just like a trend thing. Gotcha. The trends change yearly, so basically that is popular this year. Next year, it could be something totally different. Right over here, you'll see this main field stone on this grill island that we put together. That's cut by a local guy and comes out of main fields. So between pizza ovens, fire pits, grill islands, accent walls, we're selling a ton of that one right now.
Well, Dale, thanks for showing us the beautiful showroom. Looks great in here. We're excited to go up the road now, and we're going to check out an actual project you guys are doing.
Correct. We're going to go up on Chet's Way, and we're going to see a finished outdoor project with some natural stone on the ground, and just kind of show people what a project can look completed.
Let's go check it out.
So Connor, here's a finished project in Cumberland that we'll show you, and here is the homeowner, Shelley.
Hi, Shelley.
Shelley,
how are
thank you for showing us around.
Yes, of course, yes.
Nice to see you again.
This is a beautiful outdoor oasis you have here.
Oh, thank you.
How did this whole project kind of come together?
Our landscaper, Bill Dalton, he's the one who helped us with all of it. He did all the yard work. I just kind of let him do whatever he wanted because he's just amazing.
Very good.
I said, whatever you choose is going to be wonderful. So just go ahead and do it.
It's spectacular. Yeah. So what do you do in the fall when it starts to cool off and you're not using the pool as much?
Well, we kind of keep the pool heated till about October, just to kind of get an extra month out of the season. But back here we had a fire pit made, and we have our hot tub so that we transition from the pool to the hot tub.
And then you have your fire pit so you can sit around and warm up afterwards.
Exactly.
So Shelley, obviously an intense project here. It took a little time, as you mentioned before. What are some tips or maybe some advice for the viewers on getting a hardscape to look as beautiful as yours does here?
Definitely have patience and great communications with your contractor and landscapers. Just make sure you have great communications. You see my pool, you see my fireplace. Now for the last bit was my bar, as you saw coming in. So come on, let's toast.
All right,
drink.
Check it out.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, of course, thanks for having us. And Dale, thanks for taking us along this afternoon on the ride.
And thank you for showcasing this beautiful property.
Cheers to this beautiful property
and
more beautiful days.
Thank you.
Coming up next, Erin will introduce us to an artist who has taken her inspiration from the beautiful New England landscape and turned it into a full-blown lifestyle brand.
Jean Hewlett, President and CEO of Maine Community Bank. We chose Westbrook for our new location because it's very similar to the communities we come from. It reminds us of what we've been able to do to help Biddeford through their renaissance and Lewiston Auburn through theirs. It's a great time to be part of a community that is growing and looking to the future. We're bringing 50 jobs to Westbrook, and we'll be hiring from the community. So we're making a real commitment to the Westbrook area, and with the growth we see here, we want to be part of that and help support it. It's a great time to be part of a community that is growing and looking to the future. Westbrook, we can't wait to meet you.
Welcome back, everybody. I am so excited to introduce you to this new talented team that I recently came across, Miles and Sara. Sara is the artist and creator of so many beautiful watercolor paintings, and then she takes her work and she collaborates with people like sea bags. She creates pillows, fabrics, wallpaper, notepads, so many amazing gifts. Let's go check out her new flagship studio right here in York.
I'm Sara Fitzgerald O'Brien. I'm the artist behind Sara Fitz.
I'm Miles O'Brien, and I'm the husband, but yes, I am also the co-owner of Sara Fitz.
We take my watercolor illustrations and we put them on a variety of product lines. Our company has a wholesale sector that's a lot of fun and a retail side, and we're always working on something new for the home or in the stationery space. It's very colorful and bright and happy, and we have a really good time with it. I love to focus on items that have a nostalgic feel to them. A lot of our clients will say, oh, this reminds me of when I was a little girl, or this reminds me of, flowers that my grandmother would have in her cottage on the ocean, or, and it always brings back a smile or a happy memory to somebody, and that's what I love doing.
Everyone looks at the life jacket and says, I can smell that orange life jacket that my grandfather had when we went canoeing.
Yeah.
And that's always one of those ones that I just always think of when you're talking about nostalgia feeling.
Totally, and I love that. We want our artwork to make people happy and feel at home.
Bring back memories.
Yeah, bring back memories and celebrate those simple things that you wouldn't ordinarily stop to even notice on a daily basis. So we are in our brand new flagship location at 127 Long Sands Road in York, Maine. We opened this last month, so we are open right now to the public by appointment. And then we have these open studio shopping days for folks to come in and use it as a retail space and purchase, Sara Fitz goods. And that's been so much fun. So we'll see what happens with that, but as the holidays start to roll in, we'll be open a little bit more. So Erin, this is our wallpaper wall, which shows a portion of our wallpaper collection. We were looking for a fun way to display it, give some height to the room, be able to see the prints and patterns when you walk in.
How does your beautiful watercolor print get on a sea bag?
Well, I mean, they're amazing. What they do is
so
amazing,
beautiful.
right? They get the artwork from us and just turn it into magic on their amazing bags. Yeah, it blows my mind every time I see it. Yeah, this season we have a really neat print of vintage Santa mugs. We have a coastal snow globe with seagulls and lighthouses, and it's different. It's like a different take on a snow globe collection. There's a lot of fun happening in the holiday line. I get a little carried away, but yeah, you'll be able to find all of our holiday products either in our flagship, on our website, or at one of our stockists locations.
Thank you for coming by and checking out our studio, and we're hoping that you'll come by on some of our open studio days because we really love meeting people. We love having people in here. We love meeting people and chatting, hearing stories about how you know Sara Fitz and how you're using maybe Sara Fitz.
Yeah, totally. And it would be great if you wanted to keep up with us on Instagram. You can find us at Sara Fitz Studio. And we post very regularly, and we also announce on social media when we have our open studio days. And I try to post a little bit about each project that I'm working on too.
That's going to do it for this week's episode of Places and Spaces. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Places and Spaces Maine or on Facebook at Maine Life Media. And if there's a place or space that you'd like featured on the show, be sure to shoot us an email. That's going to do it for us this week. We'll see you guys next time.